Hello, good morning, and welcome to this workshop entitled Protect Your Business and Product. My name is Patricia Rodrigues, and I work in an IP firm called RCF Protecting Innovation. So, let's speak a little about RCF Protecting Innovation. Who we are? Well, we are an old company of Portugal. We exist since 1929. Operate in several jurisdictions, like, for example, in the old colonies of Portugal, Angola, Mozambique, Cape Verde, Santo Tomé, also in Macau, also recently in Singapore and in the French-speaking countries. We are a total of 40 professionals. Most of them are translators, technical experts, patent, trademark designs attorneys. We have a total of 850 clients in several files, in several sectors like manufacturing, consumer goods, technology, life science, banking, and insurance. So, our areas of expertise: trademark, patents, utility models, designs, appellations of origin, copyright, domain names, trade secrets. Our scope is analysis and monitoring of the several IP rights clients, patent drafting, trademarks, priority searches, technical translations, intellectual property, rights applications, internationalization support, strategic consulting of IP portfolios, and management and maintenance of monitoring of IP. So once again, I will show you some of the type of clients that RCF is glad to have with us. In the manufacturing industry, we deal with the Navigator. In the banking and insurance, we deal with Cofidis, for example. In the technology, we have Shiba. In the consumer goods, we have Pesca Nova. In life science, we have Sanofi. On the luxury field, we have Dolce & Gabbana. And besides these well-known companies and well-known clients, we deal also with small and medium enterprises as well as with startups. To finish the presentation about RCF Protecting Innovation, I would like to say that the department of the international clients has three responsible persons of it. Me, as the head of the department, Pedro as senior counsel, and finally Claudia Amorim as deputy client manager. The three with legal backgrounds and with capacity to be representatives in the several IP offices like WIPO, EUIPO, PTMO, and for that reason, in several proceedings, we are exempted of the filing of power of attorney. And now, because we are in a workshop that it has also a subject, women's and money, I think it's interesting to see or to read some conclusions about women's in IP. With regard to the presence of women's in IP, it is curious to see through these graphics that the percentage of the men or the number of the women in positions such as manager, senior manager, vice president, senior vice president has been increasing. This is actually results from the numbers collected between 2016 and 2021. In this other graphic, it is also interesting to see this study of the European Patent Office that has made an analysis of the rate of human inventors in the total of 34 countries, and Portugal is top 5 of that results. So, in the first place is the analysis of women inventors. We have Latvia, in second place Portugal, in third Croatia, in fourth Spain, and in fifth place Lithuania. So let's see this other graphic. Regarding the rate of human inventors, the European Patent Office also did a study by sector of technology and by type of applicant, and concluded that the presence of humans inventors figure in life science patents, in special in the fields of biotechnology and pharmaceuticals. In what concerns the type of applicants, in what concerns inventors, most part of them come from the university, second from business companies, and in the last place as individual inventors. These numbers show that even in the world of industrial property, women's participation is growing, which helps to reduce the gender gap. In conclusion, and as in all areas of economy, we believe that a higher participation of women in the world of industrial property will benefit everyone. Now that we have finished the presentation about the scope of RCF protecting innovation, as well as about the participation of women in IP, let's speak about the ways of protecting the rights of the innovator, of the creator, of the inventor, of the applicant. So, important steps before application. Applicant must be aware. IP rights are territorial rights. Their validity is restricted to jurisdictions where they are registered. There may be conflicting registered IP rights with them. For that reason, it is very well advised to search in order to detect or disclose prior rights that can be in conflict with the intended right. Registration protects the use of trademarks or designs for a given list of classes of goods and services. This list cannot be extended afterwards. There are some important questions that must be answered when you want to develop your IP strategy. They are, what products and or services do we produce or provide? Where do we produce our products or provide our services? Where do we commercialize our products or provide our services? To which market do we want to expand next? After we have answers to these important questions, we can go ahead to the filing of the appropriate IP right. We can start by speaking about patents. So, what is a patent? A patent is a contract between the inventor owner, which grants later the right to oppose third parties from using or exploiting his invention for a limited period of time in exchange for its complete disclosure. A patent is a technical solution to a technical problem, concerns products or process. Patents are valuable intangible assets for inventors or companies that can be used, licensed, or sold. Patents applications require novelty, innovation, an inventive step, and industry application. Here come some two examples of patents, a diaper changing head and baby, and a wind turbine. So, why should we apply for a patent grant? For two reasons: to secure exclusive right to use and exploit, and also to safeguard against counterfeiting. For the first reason, in this stage, we must think who can use patent and in which circumstance. In second place, who gets the economic benefit and moral recognition through the exploit, the license, or the sale. In the second reason, safeguard against counterfeiting, this is important in order to protect against counterfeiting, illegal limitations, maintain patent, guarantee the technological quality standards across the markets, and prevent economic benefit to illicit producers or sellers. So, important steps before application. The inventor must think what is or are the relevant jurisdictions: national, community, international. It should conduct also a prior invention search in order to avoid refusals and future conflicts. Most importantly, do not disclose or present inventions before applying for a patent. Patents require novelty, cannot be known to the public. So, after you have decided what are your relevant jurisdictions, you can opt for a national patent, an European patent, or an international patent. If you go ahead with the national patent, you will file it at INPI and you obtain only a protection in Portugal. If you go ahead with the European patent, you will file it at IPO, and these European patents can grant a protection in 39 European countries, requires validation in defined jurisdictions, and from April 1, 2023, a unitary patent can be requested for some of the countries. And finally, if you choose to file an international patent, this one will be ruled by the Patent Cooperation Treaty, will be filed at WIPO, and these patents applications are valid up to 156 jurisdictions through one file, and then they will be appreciated as national applications. In conclusion, it is safe to say that there are no world patents. So, speak now about another kind of IP right, the designs. Designs means the appearance of a whole or a part of a product resulting from the features, in particular the lines, the contours, the colors, the shape, the texture, or materials of the product itself and or its ornamentation. Designs are granted to new and unique creations, in many cases connecting them deeply to their products and trademarks, granting them an exclusive. Consumers recognize product designs, linking them to their producer, making purchasing decisions based on past experience and their perception of the producer or brand. And also some examples of designs there. Once again, before we make some important questions, requirements to be granted, design be granted, novelty and singular character. Novelty that is to be new or being a new combination of elements. Singular character that is an overall impression, informed user that the new design is different from the overall impression made by another existing design. So now important questions. Why should we apply for a design registration? Two reasons: secure exclusive right and safeguard against counterfeit. In the reason secure exclusive right, in this stage we must see who can use the design and in which circumstances, who gets the economic benefit and brand recognition. For the second reason, safeguard against counterfeiting. In order to defend against counterfeiting, maintain owner quality standards across markets, and prevent economic benefit of illicit producers or sellers. EUIPO research that the small and medium enterprises which own designs have 17% higher revenue per employee than similar enterprises that do not own any intellectual property rights. So, important steps before the applications. The applicant, as always, must think what is or are the relevant jurisdictions, national, international, or community jurisdiction. The applicant must indicate the list of relevant classes and terms to protect the designs that is established in local specification. And finally, the applicant should also conduct a prior design search that will be conducted between prior designs registered and made public in relevant jurisdictions. This is an important step towards possible refusals and future conflicts. After you have decided about your relevant jurisdiction, you can apply national designs, European designs, or international designs. Once again, if you go ahead with a national design, it will be filed in INPI and it will give you protection in Portugal. If you go ahead with an European design, that will grant protection in 27 European Union countries. If you go ahead with an international design, it will be through the HARA system, it will be filed at WIPO, and the design protection is valid to 94 jurisdictions through one application and does not require a prior bias country design application. Lastly, we are going to speak about trademarks. What are trademarks? A trademark consists of any signs in particular words, including personal names or designs, letters, numerals, colors, the shape of goods or of the package of goods, or sounds, provided that such signs are capable of identify and distinguish the products or services relative to origin, producer, or provider. Trademarks are deeply connected to their products or services, granting them a unique identity. So we have two types of trademarks, the traditional trademarks and the non-traditional trademarks. Traditional marks are the word marks, the mixed marks, and the figurative marks. Marks, as the name says, are composed only by words. Mixed marks are composed by numbers, image, designs, plus words. The figurative marks are composed only by designs and images. The non-traditional trademarks. We have the sound mark. Let's see if it works. Oh, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I was trying to put the sound of an example of a sound mark, but it doesn't work. The sound mark is an audio file reproducing the sound of an accurate representation of the sound in musical notation. Then we have the three-dimensional or shape mark. The three-dimensional shape including containers, packaging, the product is or its appearance. The color mark, a single color without or a combination of colors without contours. And then position mark, specific way in which the trademark is placed on or affixed to the product. Once again, the important questions. Why should we apply for a trademark registration? For the reasons as in the other rights. First reason, secure exclusive right. Second one, safeguard against counterfeiting. In order to, in the reason of secure exclusive right to use, guarantee who can use the trademark and in which circumstances, who gets the economic benefit and brand recognitions. Also, to safeguard against counterfeiting, defending against counterfeiting, legal imitation, maintain trademark quality standards across the markets, and prevent illicit producers and sellers. Trademarks are, in many cases, the most valuable intangible assets that the company. Once more, important steps before the application. The applicant must see where is or what are the jurisdictions. The applicant must indicate the list of classes, products or services that he intends to cover with his trademark application. This classification is called the NIS classification. And last, the applicant should also conduct a trademark search between the private rights already registered or applied in order to guarantee or assert if the intended sign is available for use and registration and possibly avoid refusals or future conflicts. After you decided what is your relevant jurisdiction, you can opt for a national trademark, an European trademark, or an international trademark. If you go ahead with a Portuguese trademark, you will file it at INPI, and that will give you protection in Portugal. If you go ahead with an European trademark, you will file it at IPU, and it will be valid in the European Union countries. You go ahead with an international application, you file it at WIPO through the Madrid and Protocol Agreement, and this trademark filing through WIPO requires a base IP right in country or region of origin. So, before I say thank you, I'm sorry. Yes. And now to finish this presentation and picking up on the subject of this workshop, let's summarize, let's just summarize the benefits of protecting your business or product. Benefits of protecting your business. Protect your idea, protect your work or innovation, profits against infringement of third parties. To leave you more time to research and develop of your ideas and products or services, to identify and differentiate your company from others' competitors, to allow the selling, the license, the signing of your right, and obtain related revenues, to increase the credibility of your product or services in the market and with your clients. So you can obtain this protection on two ways: in a lonely journey and by yourself, where you certainly will have many doubts, questions, without apparent answer or solutions, with damages and loss of focus on your business and innovation, or through friendly and guided walking, where you are dedicated to the development of your business and making it profitable, and leave the study of the best IP solutions for your business and valuation of your assets to an IP office, RCF Protecting Innovation. Thank you.
Well, I don't know if you have questions to Patricia also. No. Patricia, could we see your details? No, just your contact details.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Yes, I missed them. Please, your questions, you can send it to the email of our office, as well to my email, and also to Antonio. It was a very helpful preparation of this work, and it's here now.
I'm very glad to share these mentors.
Okay.
And there is
Yes, we in our office we are divided very well. So let's see of our colleagues too.
Patricia, just one question. To clarify, one person can actually register a trademark on, you refer to classes, to a certain class or more than one, but you can have the same type of trademark or the same type of sound of words being registered by someone else to other classes. So what is the recommendation if I do, I don't know, product in a digital area? Is it beneficial to register in classes that are not in my working area or not? Because we see some multinationals registering all across the spectrum of the NIST class.
Yes, it's a very interesting question. When we deal with big clients, big firms, where they have lots of money, because that is the question, sometimes they make it that questions. Why I don't pick in the NIST classification and I ask my mark to all classes? It's wrong, because you are blocking the offer to other applicants, and because certainly you will be probably not time of the application date, but after that you can be suffering for a cancellation request for non-use. So you must request your trademark for the classes, for services that you intend to develop and to commercialize. That it's the safe one. It's the safe one. And of course, this point that I told you, the importance trademark searches or of prior design searches, it's very important. Before you go ahead in your business with a trademark or a design or with a patent, please Before that, we must investigate. There are prior rights already registered or applied that can be conflicting with this new one that we intended to go ahead.